Human beings cannot stop communicating. We are communicating either by spoken word or by body language, by facial expressions, how we move, how we talk, all this stuff. We cannot hide anything that is related to emotions. That's the least. So that's very suitable and convenient for us when we are talking about dating or attraction body language. In this episode, we are going to talk about how to find out she likes you. So, how women communicate interest in men or in other women if you want to. Because they do, their body language gives them away, and we are going to learn how to read it properly. In the next episode, we are going to turn it around and we are going to talk about how men express when they like some women. Now, a bit different body language traits, so I hope you're looking forward to that, and let's dive into. Before we start, I'd like to thank you very much for coming to the video, coming to the channel. Please subscribe it, share it, like it, whatever you feel like doing. I'll be very happy hearing from you. So if you have any questions about the video, about the topic, about something else, please send me an email. There is an email somewhere over the video. Be happy talking to you, as I said. And now we can start talking about the topic. So as I said, we cannot stop communicating. So it means that there must be something that gives people away when they feel affection towards the other person. So I'm going to give you a couple of pointers that are important in reading affections in both sexes. In this one, I'm going to talk, as I said, about her, how she expresses that she is into you. So the first point is look, or the first look. Whenever she enters the room, where is the first place where she look at? Who is she making eye contact with? Who is she seeking in that room? That person is the chosen one for that one person that enters the room, and she likes him, she likes her. So make sure that when someone enters the room, who is he or she making that first eye contact with? Because that's the important person for him. Or after any occasion that happens, when something a little bit extraordinary happens, first moment after that, first glance after that event goes to the important person for her. It's the same for him, so it's the same. I will list it the same in the next video as well. So the first glance after any event, who receives that glance is important, is liked, is feeling connected with. So if you are the person she is into, but it's not that easy. So don't worry, we are going to make it a little bit more sophisticated. So look is very important, very, very important in general body language and especially in reading affections. So when you are establishing a little bit more eye contact with that person, so when she is seeking you with her eyes in the room, in a group, it means that she feels nice with you, towards you, she feels affection towards you. So read the amount of eye contact and make conclusions on that. When the eye contact is not there, she doesn't have any interest in you. But when there is more eye contact, there is higher amount of eye contact, she is more into you than into other people, because she is giving you more of her interest, more of her intention with her eyes. So that's the point number one. First, look at all. So look at all. The second one, obviously, is a smile. When you make eye contact, does she smile? What's her facial expression? If it's negative facial expressions, she's probably not that much into you. But when there is a smile, that cute smile, I'm not going to show that smile, but I'm going to let your imagination to create a cute smile. You know, when someone looks at you, I'm talking about the opposite sex sort of glances, and that cute smile that one person makes is sort of indescribable. So the smile is important, not that the cute one, but generally when you are making eye contact, when you are talking to each other, when you are near to each other and that person smiles, there is also an additional point when you are creating clusters of behavior. So it helps. When there is a smile, there are nice warm feelings, and when there are nice warm feelings, it's close to affection. So observe what facial expression is she using when she is in touch with you, when she's communicating, when she's talking to you, when you are looking at each other. Observe a smile. The third point is a head tilt. Head tilt is a vulnerable body language sign that exposes this part of the neck, or the second one, doesn't matter. And it means that that person feels nice towards you, doesn't feel threatened by you. And when someone's not feeling threatened by you, it means that feels affection to you, that he trusts you, likes you, and is not afraid to show you this vulnerable part of the body. Because when we are nervous, when we are afraid, we tend to close this body part. So when we are exposing it, it means that there is something good going on. Accidental touches. I spoke about touches in a previous video, so there is this card or whatever is it, will bring you to the touches video. No touches are accidental. It's always on purpose. So when there is a touch, it means something. Of course, there can be some accidental, but mostly when you get to each other so close that there is a touch, it means that before that touch, you've already been that close, and that touch only sort of signs it under that and makes it valuable. So when there is accidental touches on a hand, when you pass each other and sort of touch with the shoulders, or some sort of, so to speak, accidental touching, it means, I'll put it another way, when you want something, you want to reach that, you want to look at that. So when she touches you somehow, it means that she wants to grab you, she wants to have you. Metaphorically speaking, it's physically speaking as well, but not as I mean it, as I'm expressing it. So when she touches you somehow, it means that she feels nice towards you. If she's disgusted by you, if she doesn't like you, she won't get even that close to be on a distance that she can touch you. So when she touched you, it means you are good. But you have to pay attention even to that accidental touches, because they are very easy to miss. So you have to have open eyes to observe that. Then very important thing to observe is that she is laughing at your jokes. And that is very powerful because she finds you amusing, and when women find you amusing and are laughing at your jokes, it means that she is really into you. From experience and from a lot of resources, it means that she is into you. So when you say a joke, it might be a lame joke as well, and she laughs anyway, it means she is into you. So that's sort of body language tip and hack, or whatever you want to call it, but it works. And then sort of regular body language stuff that are going on, which is more broader, but when she is opening her body language towards you, it means that she trusts you, she wants to get closer to you. When she is showing your inner part of the hands, those parts when she is opening, because when you're opening a body language, you are primarily showing these parts that you are not covering them. So when you see her hands, it means that she trusts you and you're doing good. When she's leaning towards you, when she is generally standing closer to you, there is a point that you have to observe a baseline when determining whether she is standing too close, because I know people that are standing very, very, very close to you, and yet they are not feeling affection towards you, not the sexual one at least. So observe a baseline as well. So that is very important, what to pay attention to. These 6 points are something that you need to be aware of when you want to find out whether she is into you. So write them down, think about them, use them, try to analyze the situations in your life when it might be present, and remember that body language never lies. This nonverbal communication is very difficult to fake, so when you start observing these signs, they are most likely truthful. So this is a piece of wisdom. You are getting a tool in your hand that you can use for good and for evil as well. So use it wisely, train it, get better at it, and here's your superpower now. Please share the video, like the video. I'm done at the moment, and see you next time, guys. Bye.